Hello everybody, this is Sci-Fi Junk yet again on this lovely, wonderful Tuesday morning. And just wanted to make this short video after I've talked to my fiance yesterday, and we've talked about a number of things, mainly about how mysteriously women have been coming out of the woodwork and asking me how I'm doing, what I do by the means of making money, if I have kids, and if I'm married. Me being a fiance, talking to my fiance, I instantly thought that she would get rather mad and upset, and to my surprise, she was mad and upset. Not at me, of course, though, which was the surprising part. She wasn't mad at me, she was mad at all the women. Mainly because I told them that most of them asked if I was married and if I had kids, and yeah, so that's what she was mad about. She wasn't mad about, asking how I was doing or age, which, I mean, I don't think most women would get mad about that if they were asked, or if some women would ask their men that. And so she was okay with those. She just didn't like the fact that they were asking if I was married or if I had kids. The only other thing that she got mad at was when I told her my ex-fiance was messaging me, and I was instantly expecting her to get mad at me, and she's more mad at her than she was mad at me. So, or she was more mad at my ex than she was at me. Anyway, so this video is going to answer the 5 questions that I most got asked for the last 3 days straight by women. I haven't died yet. Let's see, I gotta remember. Yeah, I haven't died yet. I am not married. I'm engaged. I don't have any kids. I am a caregiver, streamer, YouTuber, extra lifer, as you can very well see from the lovely counter of how many days are left for Extra Life Game Day, and a freelance IT guy. Let's see, and as for my age, well, I'm old enough to drink. That's pretty much the answer to that one. Another answer would be that I am older than my fiance. Yeah, you guys really don't need to know my age. Now, I would kindly ask all of you ladies that unless something changes by the means of making another video about the answer to these questions, these are the answers. You are not going to get any different answers to those questions. In fact, I've had a number of women say that that they don't want to be called ma'am. And I do apologize if that offends you, but the fact that I used to be in the Army National Guard for a year, and I was in the Air Force ROTC in high school for 5 years. Yes, believe it or not, it took me 5 years to graduate out of high school. And the fact that I have a lovely mother that occasionally drives me nuts, and I occasionally drive her nuts. And I have a father that, well, that's a whole different story altogether. But I do have a father that, between all that prevented it actually does the whole sir ma'am thing, because he was actually in the Army National Guard way longer than I have. Yeah, I only got in there and was in there for a year, and he was, oh shoot, to be honest, I think if he was in there for a little while longer, he'd be able to retire, I think. But anyway, that's a whole different story altogether, and then I don't think he would want me to go into detail of that. But anyway, so the whole sir and ma'am thing, or more specifically the ma'am when it comes to women, is just how I was brought up. If it makes you feel old, or if it offends you, I sincerely apologize, but you need to get over it. It is just that simple. Now I believe it's either Marines or Navy, where they call everybody sir, regardless if you're a man or a woman. It's just how the parts of the military work. So, with that being said, those are the answers to the questions, and that's the reason why I say ma'am and sir. Ma'am specifically to women, sir specifically to men. And it's the same thing with me calling men sir and getting pretty much the same response. So, anyway, with that being said, just don't ask those questions anymore. I'm seriously tired of answering them. Matter of fact, after talking to my fiance and telling her, about being bombarded by those questions by women, she was only mad when it came to the point where I told her that I was asked if I was married, and I was asked if I had kids. That's the only time she ever got mad. And she didn't get mad at me. She didn't get mad about the women asking those questions. She was getting mad about the fact that some of you women seem to think it's a wonderful good idea. Yeah, I'll put it that way. A wonderfully good idea to ask me if I have kids and if I'm married. Me personally, when it comes to me being asked my age, I don't feel like anybody needs to know that except for my fiance and my brother and relatives. Anybody else, well, I mean, they really don't need to know, because I've pretty much given up looking for a conventional job, and that's only, and if they wanted to know my age, they could figure it out, because they could read a driver's license. So with that being said, just really don't ask those questions anymore, because I'm to the point that I will not answer them anymore. And now that I've talked to my fiance, I'll go ahead and start saying hello to you ladies that have been saying hello to me, and I will I'll friend you, but you need to understand one thing. I am already taken, and no amount of flattery will get me to leave my fiance. That even includes you sending me pictures of you. And I mean it. You can send me all the pictures you want. You're not going to get me to leave my fiance. So, get over it. And find some other guy to try to marry. Because I'm broke anyway, so you wouldn't be able to get any money from me. And yeah, so if it's you looking for a sugar daddy, you're looking at the wrong guy. And I greatly apologize for that. Now, yeah, I think I'll just close the video out there. So until next time, don't have too much fun.